Welcome! In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this AFMAT heavy duty 3-hole puncher. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So let's get this open. So this talks about how to unfold it. It says press down on the handle, remove the band, keep holding the handle down, rotate the lock bar counterclockwise. Then on the end here it says 10,000 punching times, 50% effort reduced, 40 sheet capacity, and large chip tray. So this comes with a manual. Let's take a quick look at it. So it says unfold before use and then fold before storage. Empty the chip tray periodically. Max capacity is 40 sheets, 80 GSM paper. Here are the different parts. Talks about how to unlock it again. Has a paper guide. So if you're using 11-inch paper, you want to pull it out until you hear a click corresponding to the settings. When the mark is on the 11-inch, paper guide aligns to the paper guide arrow with a click sound. You insert the paper, butt it up to the guide, punch holes through the paper, and then you empty the chip tray, and you can fold it up for storage. So I'll hold down on this, pull that off. So here's the lock. So I'll squeeze down on this, pull that up, and now it's open. So this has a sturdy steel construction. It's rubberized right here, and plastic on the bottom. Let's pull that off. So you pry on both of these, the chip tray will come off. It looks pretty large. And here we have the guide. So you can see an arrow here. We'll pull this out. We'll put this at 11. Now this slides pretty easily. So now let's do some punching. So what I have here are 40 pieces of 20-pound paper. So we're going to try this at the limit. We're going to put this in, and we'll line it up here. Now you don't want to push too hard with your paper because that could slide. Let's see how hard it is to slide. The paper's kind of bending. If I hammer against it, it will move, but as long as you're not super aggressive, it should be fine. So I'm going to switch positions here to do the actual punching since I have the camera in the way. But I want to press in with the paper so it doesn't slide out while I'm pressing down on here, and then I'll press it down and punch the 3 holes. Okay, there we have the holes punched. So we have 3 holes there. I was straddling the camera when I punched this. You want to really be over this when you're pressing down on it. You wouldn't want this back on a desk where you'd have to reach. You want to be able to put your weight into it. But that worked well for punching 40 pieces of paper at one time. So now when you're done using it, you can fold this down and you can flip the little lock over here and it will stow it in a stored fashion. You can also press that in. And if you punch a lot of paper, you can open this up here to empty it. So a 3-hole punch like this would be great for if you're putting together large workbooks or maybe genealogy, something where you're printing a lot and you want to store your paper in a binder. Now I do have a binder here, so we can check that this actually puts the holes in the right spot. And it lines up perfectly. So that's the AFMAT heavy duty 3-hole punch. I really like how sturdy this is and easy to use. This is much faster than my smaller punch that's very narrow, has very little leverage on it. This has lots of leverage. So if you're the kind of person who does a lot of 3-hole punching, I really think you're going to want a heavy duty punch like this. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.